Hello, I am Chiara Mencarelli and I am a hotel manager and a professional trainer in the hospitality sector. In this video course, I propose to you some pills of web and digital marketing. The aim of these two online lessons is to get you focused on the key points of the digital presence of your hotel. So let's start and share the slides. Well, this is the title, Hotel Web Marketing in a Nutshell, Digital Presence and Online Reputation. The index of topics, Tourism 4.0 and the Digital Revolution, hints about strategic and operational marketing, operational marketing offline versus online, your website, the most common mistakes, and Google My Business and Google Analytics. Finally, meta searches. Well, in the last 15 years, the tourism industry has changed as a result of the digital revolution and the new culture of the traveler. In this picture, you can see the key picture, the key photos showing the fourth industrial revolution. In the era of digitalization, tourism industry must quickly adapt to the social and technological development, and we have to remember this. So, how to win in the era of tourism 4.0? You know that for some years now, we have been talking about tourism 4.0, hospitality 4.0, and so on. So we must have new knowledge and skills to ensure that our hotel can compete in the digital era. And the quality of the product and the service, so our hotel, remains at the center, but it is no longer enough to have a successful hotel. And today, the winning managers are those who aim at the niches and differentiate their hotel following all the trends dictated by Hospitality 4.0. The hotel manager has many responsibilities. Among all the skills, he must be familiar with the dynamics of Tourism 4.0. And those who do not adapt, I'm sorry, but don't win the challenge. And we know that today the tourist is familiar with the technologies and loves use the web at every stage of his vacation. So have a look to the following slide. So you can see that there are many stages of a vacation. Firstly, you dream your holiday. And in this stage, it is very important, all the web and digital presence of your hotel, because the potential customer is looking for some picture and information, maybe in a blog. Then there is the stage of planning. Of course, if you have to plan, you have a look into some meta searches maybe. Then the customer book through booking.com or other hotels, or maybe through your website. Then the customer stay in your hotel and maybe make some selfie and post this selfie in Facebook. And then after the checkout, it should write some reviews about your hotel and the vacation. So here you can see that web and digital are present in all phases, in all stages of the vacation. So we are not only thinking about the smart room, room service robot, and all the fantastic technologies from the Industry 4.0, but we are also talking about all that web marketing can do to bring potential tourists closer. Big data, chatbot, software in cloud, all the social media, meta searches, OTAS, Google My Business, all the tools of Google are very important. And in this paradigm shift, the role of marketing is really important. This is why now we are going to talk about some important points of marketing. But first of all, we have to start with this slide. There are two commercial cores in each business, you know, strategic marketing and operational marketing. And what about the strategic marketing? Some pills, okay? So dealing with strategic marketing means carrying out market studies, analysis of competitors, identity of the target customer, development of marketing plans, and so on. A key concept of strategic hotel marketing is the acronym USP, Unique Selling Proposition, or sometimes Unique Selling Points, okay? Before opening or renovating a hotel, it is necessary to make a careful market analysis to identify your unique selling proposition. I love this picture, yes, because the green duck is very smart. You have to identify and communicate your identity and your uniqueness. When there is too much offer, hotels, I mean, in a destination, in a city, in order to win, you should focus on your unique selling proposition and therefore orient yourself in a specific client niche. For example, in Italy, we have this very important family hotel, the most important family hotel, Cavallino Bianco. And as you can see, it is dedicated to family and to their children. Imagine that this hotel is just in front of another hotel, which is an adults only hotel, over 14. Okay, so this is very important. In a city, especially in a little city or in a destination, it is important to have a strong identity. This is another example. Hotel Principe is one of the most popular pets lovers hotel in Italy. Consider that this hotel offers dog educators and animation for dogs. So after identifying your unique selling proposition, you will notice that all your customers have three elements in common. In general, they have the same problems, the same needs, and the same wishes. Consider that all these are very important points of strategic marketing. I would like to talk about Italy, my country. There is a problem which is a saturated market in certain cities. I am not talking about Venice or Florence or Rome, but all the other region or cities in Italy. How many hotels we have in Italy? In Italy, we have about 33,000 hotels totally. Moreover, we have about 120,000 different kind of accommodation, holiday farms, bed and breakfast, country house. So here below, the dynamics of this problem. First, too much offer comparing with the request. Second, high competitiveness. Third, low percentage of room occupancy. And of course, lower prices and few earnings for the owner of the hotels, few visibility on the web. What is the solution? We must try to differentiate ourselves on the web, to emerge among the many existing facilities. So again, unique selling proposition and of course, visibility on the web. Let's talk about operational marketing. So we have talked about strategic marketing, but the other important part of marketing is the operational marketing, which can be offline or online, so the traditional and the web marketing. It puts in practice all the activities, all the actions that strategic marketing has defined, okay? And today, hotels marketing actions, we can say that these actions are 80 or 90% online, especially in the little facilities or in the medium hotels. And which are the secrets of online presence? So this picture shows some important actors of the tourism industry. Of course, online presence depends on how we propose our pictures, the photos of our hotel, the description, all present in this world, which is web. Look at these 6 steps, because we are going to propose some tips about the first point and the second. And so, firstly, I'd like to talk about the website. Some pills about how to avoid some mistakes. So, first of all, of course, the website should be responsive, but the 5 typical mistakes are from an aesthetic point of view, but also from a technical point of view. For example, a typical mistake is the hidden contacts. You look and you can't find where the phone and the email of the hotel is. And then you have a few call to action, another problem. Sometimes website don't propose a call to action. And then some websites present non-emotional photos. And again, a non-performing booking engine. And sometimes some hotels use an HTTP, but you know that nowadays we have to use the HTTPS. I'm going to explain this, don't worry. So the website must be seductive and graphically pleasing and intuitive too, which requires little effort to be understood and which helps the user to perform all the operations he needs in the shortest time possible. This is the secret. Websites without the lock are penalized in searches by Google. This is HTTPS. The aim is the protection of the privacy and integrity of the exchange data while in transit. It protects against attacks. For example, this website has not the HTTPS, okay? And attention to the HTTPS, because the entire web is gradually leaving HTTP behind and switching to HTTPS. The S, of course, is for secure, okay? Another example, in this website of a hotel in Malta, we have a not secure site. And if you click here, just here, this window will open, talking about the connection, that it is not completely secure. Okay, go ahead. In this case, this website has the lock. So it is an HTTPS. Inform your SEO specialist and test your site using one of the free software that test the speed of websites. For example, gmetrics.com. But you should talk with your SEO specialist, okay? Go ahead with the second point, the word of Google. So we are going to talk about Google My Business. You know that Google is the most important search engine. And we have also other search engine, for example, Baidu, Yandex, Yahoo, but the percentage and the number show that the most used search engine in Italy, for example, is Google, of course, but also in the world. But in Italy, we have a high percentage. 94% of people use Google, comparing with the other being Yahoo or others. And the most used search engine in the world is Google again, with the 74% comparing to Baidu that has a 11.9%, Bing, and so on. So let's talk about Google My Business, this important tool of Google. What is it? It is a free and easy to use tool for businesses to manage their online presence across Google, including search and maps, okay? And by verifying and editing your business information, you can both help customers find you and tell them the story of your business. If a Google My Business listing has already been created by Google using information on the web, it is common. You are not authorized to manage this listing. You can request ownership to Google. Okay, there is a procedure. The steps to create your page: first of all, you have to create a Google account, an email account. Then create a Google My Business listing. Wait for the postcard and confirm the code number they sent to your hotel address. Upload the photos, reply to Google reviews of your customer, write description and many info about your facilities. And this is an example. So if you write Hotel Amalta, as I have written here, firstly, maybe some pay-per-click will appear from Booking.com, Trivago, others. And then certainly Google proposed to you all the profiles of different hotels. So the listing, the profile, the listing of Google My Business, okay? If you open maybe, and there is the map, you see, there is the map here, okay? In the right part with all the prices. And you open one of these, you have, for example, this hotel, all the picture, the prices, the reviews, the position, information, pictures, okay? All the information that it is important to edit constantly. And for example, the picture, just pay attention to the picture that Google inserts automatically from Booking.com, you see? Because it is important that the owner of the listing, the hotel, upload the right picture, the picture that the hotel wants to publish, and without the name of Booking, because it is not convenient to the hotel, for the hotel, of course. Okay, and another hotel, for example, all the information, the reviews, and so on. And pay attention to this hotel, because, for example, if you click on in the part dedicated to the pictures, you can see that all the pictures are from clients or from Booking.com, and unfortunately also upside down pictures. Okay, and if you click here, you see that you can choose to have a look to the picture uploaded from the visitors or from the hotel. If you click into the picture from the hotel, you have no picture uploaded from the hotel. So I should suggest to this hotel to look for the listing, writing in Google its name, and go until this part of the listing, because here Google gives you the possibility to request the ownership of the listing. Are you the owner of this activity? Yes, you click here and immediately Google proposes to you this page, and you read what you have to do, and it is very easy. Okay? Well, remember that geolocalization is a key word nowadays, okay? If a customer is looking for a phone number or an address or opening hours of your restaurant, your hotel, your business, you should find those details in your Google My Business listing, okay? Well, who decides to get your website on the first page of Google searches? It is not something of magic, no. Normally, there are two possibilities, the SEO or the SEM. So SEO versus SEM. What is it? SEM is the search engine marketing, is the pay-per-click, for example. So if you are Le Paradiso Spa, and I have written in Google spa in Umbria region, which is in Italy, this hotel has paid to appear here, okay? And what is SEO? SEO, search engine optimization, is a question of ranking. So Google give you the possibility to appear in the first page, maybe thanks to these points. Firstly, bounce rate. Secondly, responsive. Is the website responsive? Thirdly, content, because the content first. HTTPS and HTTP2. Link building, very important. Internet traffic. Age of your website. Okay, all these are very important points to obtain a good position when a client is looking for a hotel in your destination. And a very important tool of Google is Google Analytics. I think that not also hotel manager or SEO analyst have to control Google Analytics, but also people who work in the marketing department, because you should always use Google statistics to apply the right promotions, and also to read the result of the campaigns. Okay. And another thing, sorry, in this about this slide, I would like to talk to you about an example. During the lockdown in Italy, I helped a client of mine to monitor Google Analytics. Okay. And this hotel normally has an international clients, and when I started to see visit into the websites coming from Italy, Germany, and Holland, this was at the end of April or the first days of May, we started a pay-per-click strategy focused on these countries, and we had good results. So it is very important to constantly read the statistics from Google Analytics. Well, third point of this video course is about meta searches. Meta search is important because is a website that compares the prices of the hotels, bed and breakfast, and other types of accommodation. And thanks to them, a potential customer can easily compare hotel rates, services, review scores, and it is a free opportunity for a hotel to appear in the web. And if you don't create your hotel profile, it will be automatically created based on the information available online. So you have to get the ownership of the listing, user and password, the same that we saw about Google My Business, okay? So you have to get the ownership of the listing in order to be authorized to manage it, okay? These meta searches give the opportunity of a free listing, and it is therefore important to maintain a homogeneity of photos, description, services of your hotel in the web. And we have, for example, Momondo, Hotels Combined, and Kayak, and which are meta searches who belongs to the Booking.com holding. And then we have Trivago. Trivago is an online meta search that belongs to Expedia Group, and it is one of the most loved meta search by Italians. And it proposes an easy application of filters to customize the search. So it is very easy. This slide shows you the name of the extranet of Trivago Business Studio. So if you are the hotel, you will enter into the Trivago Business Studio. This is the point where you can enter with your password. And it is very, very, very important to obtain a high percentage of the quality of your profile. So you have to upload the picture with a good resolution, good pixel. Trivago indicates you 2000 pixels. And you have to write a description in this part that I am indicating to you. The description in many, many languages, because Trivago gives you this opportunity. And all the general information has to be written in the right way. And it is very important to propose the same picture that you normally use in the hotels, in the online travel agencies, in the social media. It is very important, the homogeneity of the picture, especially for the main picture, because the profile picture is the picture that identifies you, and the customer should recognize your brand from this picture. And this is an example of Trivago. I have written Malta, the date, and it is very, very similar to the Google My Business that we saw later, because in the right part you have the map of Malta, and all the prices of the different hotel. And you have this filter, so you should decide that you want a hotel with an excellent score, review score, or maybe you can decide to click to flag the parking, the Wi-Fi, air condition, swimming pool, or other things. And different kind of hotel will appear, of course. If you want a 5-star, or you want to look for a 4-star, or both, okay? But I'd like to talk about this point. You see that all the hotel in Malta, as in the green part of the listing, the Booking.com price as the only solution. Maybe some of you know that there is the pay-per-click of Trivago. The name is RateConnect, and you just need to start this pay-per-click campaign. And of course, you need a booking engine that and a channel manager that can join and communicate with the Trivago system. Okay, this is very important because, for example, in this case, this Italian hotel appear in the green part of the listing with the website of the hotel, with the price of the hotel. So when the customer clicks in this price, it will be redirected not in the OTA, but into the hotel website, and especially in the booking engine. So maybe this potential customer will book a room directly from the website. This is the page. Okay. And I propose this screenshot to remember to you that Booking.com, Trivago, and all the top player in the tourism normally pay for some keyword. For example, I have written Hotel a Malta, and immediately the three first solution that Google proposed to me are Booking.com, Trivago, and Luxury Hotels Guides, for example. So remember, use the same photos and description in every website. This is a simple role, but you have to remember this, especially if you don't have the ownership of the listing. Well, thank you for listening, and don't miss my next video course about Pills of Web Marketing. Bye-bye.